1. The gas heart walks slowly around, circulating widely. At one extreme of that circle stands neck. At the opposite extreme stands nose. All of the other characters enter and leave as they please. There's eye, mouth, ear, and eyebrow. They enter and leave as they please. This is the only and the greatest 3-act hoax of the century. It will satisfy only industrialized imbeciles who believe in the existence of men of genius. The actors are advised to give this production the attention due a masterpiece, such as Macbeth, but to treat the author, who's not a genius, with no respect, and to note the levity of the script which brings no technical innovation to the theater. Eye and mouth now enter the circle. And I begins.
Statues, jewels, roasts. 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 And the wind, open to mathematical illusion. Cigar, pimple, nose. Cigar, pimple, nose. Cigar, pimple, nose. Door. Cigar, pimple, nose. Cigar, pimple, nose. Cigar, pimple, nose. Door. He was in love with the stenographer. Eyes replaced by motionless navels. Mr. My God is an excellent journalist. Aquatic yet inflexible. A good morning was drinking in the air. Oh, what a sad season.
To which mouth responds.
The conversation is lagging, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it?
Very lagging, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it?
Naturally, isn't it?
Obviously, isn't it?
Lagging, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it?
Obviously, isn't
Yes,
it?
isn't it?
Very lagging.
Yes, isn't it?
Naturally,
Obviously, isn't it?
lagging.
Yes, isn't it?
Obviously,
Yes, isn't it?
Suddenly, nose interrupts, pointing to ear who has just run into the circle.
You, over there, man with starred scars, where are you running?
Ear stops running and responds.
I'm running towards happiness. I'm burning in the eyes of passing days. You! Over there! Man with a scream like a fat pearl. What are you eating?
Over 2 years have passed, alas, since I set out on this hunt, but do you see how one could get used to fatigue and how death would be tempted to live? The mighty Emperor's death proves it. The importance of everything diminishes every day a little.
You! Over there! Man with wounds of chain-bull mollusks. Man with various pains and pocket full. Pie man of all maps and places. Where do you come from?
I here interjects.
The bark of apotheosized trees, shadows, wormy verse. But the rain makes organized poetry's clock tick. String man, supported by blisters, like you, and like all others. To the porcelain flower, play us chastity on your violin, O cherry tree. Death is so quick, and cooks over the bituminous coals of the trombone capital.
Hey! You! Over there, sir!
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey!
Neck here interjects.
Tangerine and white from Spain. I'm killing myself, Madeleine, Madeleine.
The eye says to the mouth, open your mouth to the candy of the eye.
Tangerine and white from Spain. I'm killing myself, Madeleine, Madeleine.
Upon the ear, the vaccine of Sirius pearl flattened to mimosa.
Don't you think it's getting rather warm?
Here mouth re-enters to say.
It gets warm in the summer.
The beauty of your face is a precision chronometer.
Tangerine and white from Spain. I'm killing myself, Madeleine, Madeleine.
The watch hand indicates the left ear, the right eye, the forehead, the eyebrow, the forehead, the eyebrow, the left eye, the left ear, the lips, the chin, the neck.
Clytemnestra, the diplomat's wife, was looking out of the window. The cellists go by in a carriage of Chinese tea, biting the air and open-hearted caresses. Oh, you are beautiful, Clytemnestra. The crystal of your skin awakens our sexual curiosity. Ah, you are as tender and as supple as 2 yards of white silk. Clytemnestra, my teeth tremble. I am cold. I'm afraid. I'm green. I'm flour. I'm gasometer. I'm afraid. Oh, Clytemnestra, when will you have the pleasure of looking at the lower jaw of the revolver closing in my chalk lung? Hopeless, and without any family.
Tangerine and white from Spain. I'm killing myself, Madeleine, Madeleine.
Too sensitive, too approval. By your good faith, I have decided to shut off the faucet. The hot and cold water of my charm will no longer be able to divert the sweet results of your sweat. True love or new love.
And having said that, mouth exits.
How true. How true, how true, how true.
Eyebrow now enters to state. Where? How much and why are monuments? As, for example, justice! What beautifully regular functioning! Practically a nervous tick or a religion!
How true! How true! How true! How true!
In the lake, dip twice in the sky, the bearded sky, a pretty morning was found. Objects fleeting between the nostrils, acidulous taste of weak electric current, which, at the entrances to salt mines, switches to zinc, to rubber, to cloth, weightless and grimy. One evening, while out walking in the evening, somebody found deep down a tiny little evening, and its name was Good Evening.
How true! How true! How true! How true! How true! How true!
Look out! Cried the hero. 2 pounds of smoke from those enemy houses were knotting a necktie. And together they rose overhead to the navel of the light.
How true! How true! How true! How true! How true!
Carelessly, the robber changed himself into a police. The physicist might therefore state that the police stole the robber. The waltz went on continuously. It was continuously, which was not going on. It was waltzing, and lovers were tearing off pieces of it as it passed. On old walls, posters are worthless.
How true, how true, how true, how true, how true.
They kept catching colds with great regularity. For the regularity of his life, a little death too. Its name was continuity.
How true! How true! How true! How true!
Never had a fisherman made such assassinating shadows under the bridges of the city, when suddenly midnight sounded beneath the stamp of a blink, and tears mingled in telegrams, undecoded and obscure.
He flattened out like a bit of tin foil, and several drops, several leaves, several memories testified to the cruelty of an impassioned and actual fauna. When the curtain of nothingness shakes, his stomach was full of foreign money. The air has arrived with its blue eyes, and that is why he goes on taking aspirin all the time. One a day, we give abortive birth to our obscurities.
We have the time. Alas, time is lacking no longer. Time wears mustaches now, like everyone. Even women and shaven Americans. Time is compressed. The eye is weak. But it is not yet in the miser's wrinkled purse.
Isn't it?
The conversation is lagging, isn't it?
Yes. Isn't it?
Very lagging, isn't it?
Yes. Isn't it?
Naturally, isn't it?
Obviously, isn't it?
Lagging, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it?
Very lagging,
Yes,
isn't
isn't
it?
it?
Naturally, isn't it?
Lagging, isn't it?
Obviously, my God!
Curtain and intermission. Act 2.
We're going to the races today.
Don't forget the camera.
Well, hello.
The mechanical battalion of the wrists of shriveled handshakes.
Here, mouth exits.
Clytemnestra is winning!
What do you mean you didn't know that Clytemnestra was a racehorse?
Amorous jostlings lead everywhere. But the season is propitious. Take care, dear friends, the season is satisfactory. It chews up words. It distends silences in accordions. Snakes line up everywhere in their polished eyeglasses. And what do you do with the bells of eyes? Ask the entrepreneur.
Seekers and curious people.
Answered ear.
She finishes the nerves of others in her white porcelain shell. She inflates.
Fan having seizure of wood. Light body with enormous laugh.
Grey drum for the flower of your lung.
Yes, I know. The dreams with hair.
Dreams of angels.
Dreams of cloth. Paper watches.
The enormous and solemn dreams of inaugurations.
Of angels and helicopters.
Yes, I know.
The angels of conversation.
Yes, I know!
Angels in cushions.
Yes, I know.
Angels in ice.
Yes, I know.
Angels in local neighborhoods.
Yes, I know.
The ice is broken, said our fathers to our mothers, in the first springtime of their life, which was both honorable and gracious.
This is how the hour understands the hour. The admiral is fleet of words. Winter child, the palm of my hand.
Here, mouth re-enters the state.
I have made a great deal of money.
Thank you. Not bad.
I swim in the fountain. I wear necklaces of goldfish.
Thank you. Not bad.
I'm wearing the latest French coiffure.
Thank you. Not bad.
I've already seen it in Paris.
Thank you. Not bad.
I don't understand anything about the rumblings of the next war.
Thank you. Not bad.
And I'm getting thinner every day.
Thank you. Not bad.
A young man followed me in the street on his bicycle.
Thank you. Not bad.
I'll be on my ship next Monday.
Thank you. Not bad.
Clytemnestra, the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing on the keys of decorated bells. Turn your back. Cut off the wind. Your eyes are stones, for they only see the wind and the rain. Clytemnestra, do you know the horrors of the war? Do you know how to slide on the sweetness of my speech? Do you not breathe the same air as I do? Do you not speak the same language? In what limitless metal are your fingers of misery inlaid? What music filtered by what mysterious curtain prevents my words from penetrating the wax of your brain? Certainly stone grinds you and bones strike against your muscles. The language chopped into chance slivers will never release in you the stream which employs white methods.
And with that, mouth exits again. While ear now asks,
Doubtless you know the calendar of birds.
what?
365 birds. Every day, a bird flies away. Every hour, a feather falls. Every 2 hours, someone writes a poem. Somebody cuts it apart with scissors.
I've already seen it in Paris.
What a philosophy. What a poet. I don't like poetry.
Well, then you must love cold drinks. Or the countryside that rolls like a dancer's permanent waves. Or ancient cities. Or the black arts.
I know all about those.
A little more life on stage.
The driving belts of the mills of dreams brush against the woolen lower jaws of our carnivorous plants.
My lung is made out of lung and is not a mere cardboard front if you really want to know.
But miss!
Please, sir.
Oh, bony sacraments and military prisons painting don't much interest me. I like a quiet countryside with considerable galloping.
Your piece is quite charming, but you don't really come away enriched.
There's nothing to be enriched by in it. Everything is easy to follow and even come away with. An outlet of thought from which a whip will emerge. The whip will be a forget-me-not. The forget-me-not a living inkwell. The inkwell will dress a doll.
Your daughter's quite charming.
You're very considerate.
Do you care for sports?
Yes, this method of communication is very practical.
You know, of course, that I own a garage.
Thank you very much.
It's spring, it's spring!
I tell you, it's 2 yards.
I tell you it's 3 yards.
I tell you, it's 4 yards.
I tell you it's 5 yards.
I tell you, it's 6 yards.
I tell you it's 7 yards.
I tell you, it's 8 yards.
I tell you it's 9 yards.
I tell you, it's 10 yards.
I tell you it's 11 yards.
I tell you, it's 12 yards.
I tell you it's 13 yards.
I tell you, it's 14 yards.
I tell you it's 15 yards.
I'm telling you, it's 16 yards.
Thank you. Thank you. Very good.
Love. Sport or indictment? The directories of love. Love, accumulated over centuries of weights and measures, with its breasts of copper and crystal. God is a nervous tick of shifting sand dunes, leaves through the countrysides and the pockets of onlookers. It is the hairdo of death. Thrown upon the flail, outwardly new. Friendship with error, delicately juxtaposed.
I tell you, love 17 yards.
I tell you it's 18 yards.
I tell you, it's 19
I
yards.
tell you it's 20 yards.
I tell you, it's 21 yards.
I tell you it's 22 yards.
I tell you, it's 23 yards.
I tell you it's 24
I
yards.
tell you, it's 25 yards.
I tell you it's 26 yards.
I tell you, it's 27 yards.
I tell you it's 28 yards.
And I tell you, it's 29 yards.
You have a very pretty head. You ought to have it sculpted. You ought to give the grandest of parties to know nature better and to love nature and sink forks into your sculpture. The grasses of the ventilators flatten the lovely days.
Fire! Fire! I think Clytemnestra's ablaze.
Curtain and intermission. Act 3.
The sky is clouded. My finger is opened. machine, the staring examination. The river is opened. My brain clouded. Sewing machine, the staring examination.
We'll make fine material for the crystal dress with it.
You mean to say despair gives you its explanations regarding its rates of exchange?
I don't mean to say anything. A long time ago, I took everything I had to say and I put it in a hat box.
Everybody knows you, installation of conjugal bliss.
Everybody knows you, tapestry of forgotten ideas, crystallization.
Everybody knows you, formula for a song, running board of algebra, insomnia number, triple skinned machine.
Everybody does not know me. I am alone in my wardrobe, and the mirror is blank when I look at myself. Also, I love the birds at the end of lit cigarettes. Cats, all animals, and all vegetables. I love cats. Birds, animals, vegetables, which are projections of Clytemnestra in the courtyard. Beddings, vases, and meadows. I love hay. I love the young man who makes such tender declamations to me and whose spine is ripped asunder in the sun.
And now, the dance of the gentleman, fallen from a funnel in the ceiling. Onto the table.
Dreams dampen the evening of stretched high.
Having said that, now exits again.
Imagine that, my dear. I no longer love him.
Which one do you mean?
I mean, the one I've loved too long.
Me too. I've lost an illusion. The prize horse in my stable has lost his energy.
Well then, my dear, his life must be renewed.
You're just bitter.
And with that, ear exits. And mouth returns!
Clytemnestra, you are beautiful. I love you with the intensity of a diver. The seaweeds. My blood trembles. Your eyes are blue. Why can't you hear, Clytemnestra, the quiet laughter of my sails awaiting you? The violence of my breath, and the sweet childish possibilities that fate has in store for us. Are you perhaps awaiting further sensational revelations? regarding my temperament.
Mouth now exits again. And I fall to the stage.
Oh.
Huge,
Fixed,
cruel,
broad,
small,
short,
shrill,
feeble,
magnificent,
long,
narrow,
strong,
sensitive,
fat,
high,
scentless,
thin,
fine,
clear,
courageous,
trembling,
obscure,
timid,
pretty,
white,
flexible,
deep,
black,
superficial,
nasty,
ugly,
heavy,
harmonious,
scentless,
rigid,
smooth,
rough,
tangerine, and white from Spain. I'm killing myself, Madeleine, Madeleine.
Now, ear enters with mouth crawling on all fours and shouting.
Clytemnestra! Racehorse! 3,000 francs! Going once! Going twice! Going thrice! Gone!
I gets on all fours and goes up to mouth.
This will end in a lovely marriage.
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 Go lie down.
Go lie down!
Go down!
Go lie down!
Go lie down.
Go lie down.
Love